Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. In today's class, we shall learn the basics of clause. Clause. So, first of all, we have to know what is a clause. A clause is a group of words with a finite verb and a subject of its own. That means in each clause, there must have a finite verb. Let me write a sentence first. What have I written? I shall not go to school if it rains. So first of all, to find out clause, we have to find out two things. One is a group of words and the next is a finite verb. Because I have told you each clause has a finite verb. That means in a sentence there may have many finite verbs. That's why in a sentence there may have many clauses. The first group is I shall not go to school. It's a group. If it rains, it's another group. Now find out the finite verb. Finite verb means what? The verb that can complete a meaning. So go is a finite verb because it has a complete meaning. We can say it's a finite verb. If it rains, rain is also a finite verb. So we have two finite verbs. That means there are two clauses. One is this and the other is that. Okay. Now tell me, can we say I shall not go to school? It's a sentence. It's a sentence. No, we can't say that it's a sentence because it has all the characteristics of a sentence, but it lacks a full stop. See, we all know that in a complete sentence, there must have a full stop. There is no full stop. That means it continues. Now see, if it rains, it's also not a sentence because it lacks a complete meaning. So what is the sentence? Where is the sentence here? These and that, together they make a sentence. That's why clause is also called a part of a sentence. Okay, a part of a sentence. Now see, we have found that there are two clauses. Now see, if we remove this part, if it rains, can you write this? I shall not go to school. You can write this. Very good. So it's called principal clause. Or we can say it can it's a main clause or independent clause. Now remove this part. You can write this. Can you write this? If it rains? No, you can't write this because it doesn't have a complete meaning. That's why it's called subordinate clause. So in this sentence, we have one principal clause and one subordinate clause. Remember one thing, without principal clause, we cannot make a sentence. Only subordinate clause can never make a sentence. Okay. Now let me write another sentence. Ram is a good boy, but he does not go to school daily. Okay, now we have to find out how many finite verbs are there. Ram is a good boy. There is a verb, but he does not go. There is also a verb. So we have two clauses. Ram is a good boy. He does not go to school daily. Now see, if we remove this part, can you write this? Ram is a good boy. Anyone? Can you write this? Yes. Very good. That means it's a principal clause. I am writing short form. It's a principal clause, independent clause. If you remove this, can you write this? He does not go to school. Of course, you can write this. So it's also a principal clause. How many principal clauses are there? We have two principal clauses. Okay. Tell me, have you ever seen two principals in a school or college? Have you ever seen? No. That's why when we see or we have more than one principal clauses, together they are called coordinate clause. They are called coordinate clause. So we have three clauses or three types of clauses. One is principal, next is subordinate, and the third one is coordinate. Okay, so how many clauses are there? There are three types of clauses: principal or independent clause, subordinate or dependent or helping clause, and coordinate or independent clause. That means when two independent clauses or more than one independent clauses are used together in a single sentence, they are called coordinate clause. Okay, let me clarify you with an example. Suppose, just think we all are clauses. I am a teacher, I am a clause, you all are students, you are also clauses. So why have you come here? Why are you doing this class? Because you want to learn English. Will you depend on me or I will depend on you? Very good, you all will depend on me. So I am what clause? Principal clause. Very good. And you are subordinate clause. Clear? But if I and another teacher of English are talking to each other, then we are which clauses? We are coordinate clauses because both of us are independent. Clear? So you have to remember like this: principals and coordinates are independent, but subordinates are dependent clause.